scrub.
No, I smell like
Deodorant?
I smell like sexy manly smell.
Oh, you're recording right now.
I like it.
Took the sunburst right on my face.
Okay, that's why I'm scooting.
Big sunglasses. A couple records on your face.
Got big sunglasses. It's because I look
beautiful,
tired, and no, it's just because the sun is right there. So sunglasses it is.
Okay.
Sorry. We shared our video with you guys announcing child number 8.
Ocho.
Ocho, child number Ocho.
That's their name, by the way.
We're naming them Ocho. And I was kind of surprised at how many questions we got about if we were pregnant or adopting. This should clear up any of those questions. I guess I thought it was clear that we were adopting. Did you feel like it was clear, or was I vague? I didn't mean to be vague.
There was a little bit of mystery there, but
I feel like if you know me at all, you know that I am like crazy sick when I'm pregnant. So
that's right.
I was just in Uganda. Somebody actually said, did you really have malaria, or are you just sick from being pregnant? I'm like, no, I would never be like, I'm just kidding. I didn't really have malaria. I had hyperemesis.
That would be like the ultimate deep move.
Right. Okay, so hopefully that clarifies that. We are adopting. I am not with child.
You are with mashed potato currently.
I'm currently with mashed potato. Yes.
All right, so take us back. Take us back.
You saying that I look pregnant?
No, you're wearing a white sweatshirt. Like a mashed potato. I got nothing right now. No, we just had mashed potato.
Are you saying that I look pregnant?
No, you have big sunglasses though. Gosh.
Are you saying that I look pregnant?
You don't look pregnant. You look beautiful right now. No. And you look beautiful when you're pregnant too. I'm really backpedaling right now, if you can't tell.
Really about stepping in it.
Wait, is there a kid crying?
Nope.
You sure?
You wish.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to catch you guys up because
let's go back.
Here's the thing. We could share some details, some we can't, and some we just don't know the answers to yet. So, where are we adopting from? What's the situation? That is the question that everyone wants to know.
Why are we adding to our family again? Like, where did that come from? Like,
yeah.
Let's start. Excuse me.
Can you get out of the sun? Your face.
I had to move to the end of the sun. Okay, because we're in our gazebo right now, and
we're hiding from the kids.
The sun is following me. So anyways, we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna go back a little bit to just a random comment I think that I made that all of a sudden, like it planted a little seed that sprouted.
That's a gross hand move.
It's an effective hand move. These little magicians right here. Oh. I remember I was sitting in that blue chair in our living room.
Yeah.
And the girls were maybe a year. The twins were maybe a year and a couple months.
They were about a year.
Right. It was right. I think it was right before I left my job, and I was like, I just looked at the twins walking around, and I just like smiled to myself. My gosh, this is such a fun age. I kind of want to do this again. Like, it was awesome.
And that's all I needed.
Well, like, I've never said something like that before.
No, it's
like, I
true.
love my children, and I would do anything for them, but like, out loud to you, I never vocalized like me wanting to have
right. It was never
children.
It's never been his idea,
and it was never solicited. Like, it wasn't solicited. It just came out of nowhere, and it's the truth. Like, honestly, dude, it was a fun age. It was super cute, and I was like, dude, we could do this again.
And so up to that point, we had always been kind of like, we should probably, like, maybe we were just done, like, you know, we have these twin babies, and when they were babies, it was a ton of work, and we, at the time, felt like there was no way we could add anything else to our plate. But then they got older, and then they were toddlers, and they weren't babies anymore, and so then he made that comment, and it was, like, right about the time that things were starting to level out, and our lives were becoming, like, manageable and not so chaotic, and so
I was coming home.
Yeah, and so we began to entertain the idea of adding to our family. We entertained, like, full disclosure, we totally entertained the idea of doing another embryo adoption. In fact, we entertained it to the point that I have all this footage that I've recorded because I went to doctor's appointments. I met with a new OBGYN to like come up with a new plan, and could I tolerate being pregnant again? And we even found out about some embryos that we thought we might use. And at the end of the day, we both just could never get any peace about it. It felt like it just wasn't quite right. And we recognize that that is because my body is
the
just,
ripple effect, if you will,
right.
of
Me being pregnant is
probably
just,
would happen.
If you don't know my story, I have really bad hyperemesis when I'm pregnant, and it's gotten a little worse each time. And with the twins, it was really bad, and I was hospitalized, and a lot of that was stuff we didn't share or talk about much on line.
For 10 days.
Yeah,
Like
and
it wasn't a
well, then I came home on a PIC line with TPN, and it's just, it was really hard on our whole family for me to be that down and out. And I never really like fully recovered. I stayed some level of sick their entire pregnancy. And so it's just knowing that with hyperemesis, it can get worse each time. We felt like, what would the fourth time be like? Would the fourth time be the one that killed me? Because it happens. So.
And when you get down to like beneath the surface, right? The desire to grow our family.
Hearts were for something different.
Yeah, it wasn't to be pregnant.
Right.
Again.
I think that was the physical like manifestation, was like, okay, this was the way that we could make sense of it, was that like it was too much for me to be pregnant. But I think under the surface of all of that was that our hearts just weren't for that this time, that our hearts were towards a more traditional adoption. So then that led us to, what type of adoption would we do we really feel drawn to? And I think this is, I've gotten so many questions. So we absolutely, you need to understand that family, there's so much that goes into where you qualify to adopt from. Family size, income, there's all kinds of factors, health history, like all that kind of stuff weighs into where you're allowed to adopt from. And yes, we have 7 children, so our options are few. That's just bottom line, our options are few. We do not qualify anymore to adopt from China. Noah's country that he is from, Congo, is not an option for us either. So we really felt like, after just kind of talking about it and praying about it, like we both really felt drawn towards doing a domestic adoption. Now, what does that exactly mean? That's why we say we still have, it's just kind of up in the air. Like, we got a text this morning from a friend about a potential adoption situation. And so
it's weird timing.
It's such weird timing, but that's the thing, is it's like when you give God that yes and you put it out there, you just have no idea what he's going to bring to your door. And when you vocalize that and you put it out there and you say, yes, this is what our hearts are for, this is what we're open to, you just have no idea what he's going to bring.
And I think we're going into this too with kind of, it's a whatever he's going to bring to us mentality, right? We're not going down a checklist, so to speak, and saying we want cookie cutter situation. It's like we're willing to get into the messy
weeds
a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some elements that I'm uncomfortable with that I've talked with you about. I don't know if I'll share it here or not yet, but like things that I need some heart work on that will eventually come, I think, but I just need to talk through it and think through it a little bit more. But that being said,
we're just very open, and we're very open to different special needs. That's a play phone that's ringing. We're also
no, that's my phone ringing over the speaker, the Bluetooth speaker that it's hooked up to.
So yeah, we're open to various special needs. We're open to various situations and types of adoption. So many of you have asked, yes, we live in North Carolina. We cannot foster. The foster child limit here is 5 children. So we are not able to foster. That doesn't mean necessarily that we can't adopt through the state, but there's some different hoops and stuff like that. So right now what we're doing is getting the ball rolling on our home study. We're also going to be creating a family profile book, because we are going to put our profile with some different adoption consultants and private attorneys and things like that, because they get adoption situations all the time. And it could be a newborn baby, it could be a 2-year-old. Like, we have no idea. We're just kind of open to whatever we feel like God has for us. And I did get a lot of questions about whether or not we were adopting from Uganda. I will say that we absolutely prayed about it and talked about it and tried to figure out if that was the right thing. If you know anything about Ugandan adoptions, it is still open for adoption. The country is still open for adoption, but you do have to...
Some residency requirements.
Well, you have to foster your child that you're going to adopt in country in Uganda for a year. And then obviously you have court proceedings and things like that. So you need to be able to move and live in Uganda for somewhere between 1 to 2 years. And so with certain commitments and things we already have, that's not something that we can commit to right now. But we're definitely not saying that we wouldn't do it in the future.
You've fallen in love with the country.
Oh my gosh, I totally fell in love with Uganda.
I'm envious of your Instagram stories and the stories you've told me. And
so we're definitely going to, we'll share more about that later, but next year we're going to be renting a house there and going to Uganda for at least 3 months, maybe 6 months. We don't know, but we are going to be going to Uganda next year. Hopefully with a new little one with us, but we don't know. So
maybe, yeah.
We'll see. That's the thing, is like, we're a large family. We, we understand that this is something that could either be crazy quick and like we could finish our stuff and then we could get a call just a few weeks later, or this could drag on for a couple of years. I mean, you just don't have any idea. So that's what it means for us, though, to put our yes on the line and to just say like we are open to whatever, means that we are just open to whatever the situation may be. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that answers your questions about kind of where we're at in the process. And one of the biggest things is we wanted to say is that like we've never shared this process with you guys from start to finish. I shared a few little things with Rosie's adoption here and there, but really we didn't start sharing until after she was home. And so this time we decided that we considered just keeping this all to ourselves, and then one day when we had a child, just being like, ta-da, look, we adopted another child. But we really wanted to bring you guys in for this journey. We wanted to bring you into the story and let you be a part of it.
Well, we've gotten so many messages, dude. Like over the years, there's so many people who have a curiosity or are considering adoption and don't know what that would feel like. And so this is really for them. I mean, for me personally, this is me talking to you guys and taking you guys along on the ups, the downs,
giving you an idea what it's like,
and using it as a tool to serve you guys, and hopefully that's all I got.
So hopefully you guys will enjoy following along the journey. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you've not already. You can also follow both of us on social media, as we like to update a little more like behind the scenes kind of things there.
Hey, Ivy. They're revolting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go inside and rescue those kids.
I'm gonna turn on the sprinklers. Hose them.
Okay. All right, so that is it for this video. And we do just want to say really quickly as well, just a huge thank you to you guys for your love and support. I think we were both really blown away. Not that I expected you guys to be any different, but it's just, you never know how people are going to respond. And I feel like it was just like literally like 100% positive. Like, you guys were so awesome.
You've built a pretty amazing community here.
Well, it's not me, it's them, it's you guys.
That's true.
And so we're just so grateful for that. It really does mean a lot when you choose to share your life like we do. Sometimes that can be hard, and you guys just always make it so that we don't regret it. We feel like this was such a good decision, and we're so excited to bring you guys along and not fearful of like, oh, what's the internet gonna say? We just are excited to bring you guys along.
The interwebs.
All right, that's it, guys.
Children to tend to.
We gotta go.
See ya.
All right, bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action,